Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one, and super psyched about this one, guys. I have the new 2023 Bourbon County Stout, the original. Clocks in at 14.6% alcohol this year, which is good. They had it at 14% a couple years. They're bringing it back up again. 14.6, 14.7 of years past. I've always enjoyed those a little bit more than the 14% ones that they've offered. I think last year may have been 14 or 14.1. There's been a few years where the ABV has been lower. There's been a couple years where it's been higher, but that 14.6 seems to be the sweet spot. Anyway, this was $12.99 for the bottle. The original is always the cheapest variant, and it's usually one of the best. Um, so the best by date or drink by date is October 2nd, 2028. But of course, this is something you could cellar for many, many years. So let's go ahead and get into it. I put this in the refrigerator for about an hour, but it's not super cold. You don't want to drink these too cold, and I like to kind of let them warm up as I'm drinking them. Flavors definitely will develop as this beer warms up a little bit. So let's crack it open. Already getting some amazing aromas. Okay. So here's your pour. You can see some brown in it as you poured it, but once in the glass, it's pretty much jet black. Although when I hold it up to the light, you can see just a little bit of brown down at the bottom there. And of course, the lighting in here is not the best on camera. It's great in here for me, but it's not always the best. Doesn't always show up the best on camera. Anyway, nice one finger, dark tan, almost beige colored head. And with the aroma, getting that classic Bourbon County. Oh, it smells incredible. Dark fruit, raisin, date, fig. It's all there. Dark chocolate, toffee, wood. So the barrel notes are definitely coming through. A lot of times I'll pick up on some sweet tobacco. I'm not getting that right off the bat with this one, but I feel like that's something that might be more on the palate if it's going to be there at all. Oh, it smells absolutely incredible. Did I mention vanilla? I don't know if I mentioned vanilla, but if I didn't, vanilla. It smells absolutely delightful. I am salivating. I can't wait to dive into this. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Mm. Now the tobacco's coming into play on the palate. Man, this is incredible. All the dark fruit notes that I mentioned on the nose are translating to the palate. You get that nice sweet tobacco note in there. A little toffee, a little vanilla. The bourbon barrel presence, that wood note is coming through as well. I think some of the vanilla and the toffee caramel notes are coming from the barrel as well. But that woody character that you get from barrel aging is there. Um, oh, it's just a beautiful beer. Absolutely beautiful beer. Mm. They really they really did a great job with this one. They do a great job with every year, but there's been some years that are distinctly better than others. And I can tell you right off the bat that this is one of the better years that I've had in recent memory. This is, man, this is good. Let's see if we can put the rest of it in there. There we go. You don't want to waste a single drop with this, folks. There you go. Mm. It's sweet. Its barrel presence is very nice. The dark fruit notes are just dynamite with this. That sweet tobacco note is really enjoyable. I'm not getting leather. Some people get leather with the old or with the Bourbon County. I have with a couple of years, but it's really kind of a stretch for me. I'm not getting anything like that with this particular year, but the tobaccos is really enjoyable. The wood, the vanilla, the toffee from the barrel aging is really nice. I think the dark fruit with this is really the dark fruit and the tobacco notes for me are always probably my favorite. That and of course the barrel notes, but it's not as roasty toasty as a lot of heavier stouts are. You still get that roasted malt, a little bit of dark chocolate, but the dark fruit and the barrel really are the star of the show. Um, and if you like barrel aged stouts, then there's nothing better, in my opinion, than the Bourbon County and some of the variants of the Bourbon County. It just doesn't get much better than this, folks. It really doesn't. The body is medium. It's not thick and viscous and syrupy and lingering on the palate and clinging to the insides of my mouth. I mean, it lingers a little bit. That amazing flavor lingers a little bit on the back of the throat and on the tip of the tongue, and you just want to keep drinking it. But it's not heavy like you might think. If you've never had a Bourbon County, this is a very, for all the flavors, all the complexity, and the barrel notes that I'm getting with this, it's a relatively light stout. You could drink this rather quickly if you wanted to, but it is just packed full of flavor. There's really no alcohol burn going down with this one, and it's warmed up. I mean, it wasn't super cold to begin with, because I don't like to drink these too cold. Because if you do, you're masking some of those flavors. Um, you want the full effect. You got to drink it not quite as cold as you would most beers. I like it chilled a little bit, but you got to kind of find that perfect spot. And I think they tell you on the bottle the perfect temperature. It says enjoy in a snifter. I thought they did, but I don't see it. Yeah, it doesn't say. But anyway, what does it say? Aged or develops in the bottle up to 5 years. Okay, let's wrap this up. It's world class, folks. This is one of my favorite years in recent memory. I'm glad that it's back to the 14.6. I think that little bit of extra ABV lends just better, more pronounced barrel notes and the other flavors come through better as well. A little bit more tobacco and dark fruit with this one, it seems like. A little bit less dark chocolate. But a bourbon barrel aged stout lover's dream come true. This is it's the best of the best. So I'm going to go with a 99 out of 100 for this year's Bourbon County Stout, the 2023 original expression. Gets a 99 out of 100. World class, as close to perfect as it gets. I'm gonna save that extra point for a future review. I'm gonna have more than one bottle of this, so it may get bumped up to 100 out of 100. I've got a couple other variants that I want to try, but this one is it's top notch. It does not get better than this in the world of barrel aged stouts. Absolutely incredible stuff. A sipper for sure. I'm going to enjoy this over the next hour or so. This is not something you want to drink too quickly because it's such a delightful beer. And it will just continue to develop the more you sip on it and the more that it warms. But world class stuff. Great job once again to Goose Island Bourbon County Stout 2023. Anheuser-Busch InBev. This is the best stuff that they make right here, folks. So 99 out of 100 for the Bourbon County Stout 2023 edition. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Till next time, everybody. Cheers.